Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. It looks like BÄÄŞTÖD is ready to drop her album, okay? And then on top of that, she has been throwing some more shots at Beia, okay? I think she still wants to smoke with Beia because Beia has dropped, that diss record called Sue Me. So BÄÄŞTÖD is still taking subliminal shots at Beia. So BÄÄŞTÖD retweeted a tweet from her sister Chardonnay or Hennessy, whatever the alcohol she was named after. And the tweet says, "I could never talk ish about someone who's doing better than me. That's embarrassing. MF's got no shame. If I was them, I would stay the F shut. LMFAO." Okay, I don't know what that means. But a lot of fans are speculating this is more shade towards Beia because, BÄÄŞTÖD has said previously that she's more successful than Beia several times, okay? And that she basically has outsold Beia's whole discography and that she's basically a bigger artist. Now, some fans also felt like she was taking some shots at Nicki Minaj. She said, "Any B word that can post at 11 a.m. about some ish that happened a long ass time ago about another woman whose life is 1,000 times better than hers clearly has no life. 2, clearly has no man, clearly has no money, clearly has no hobbies, clearly is obsessed, has no sense." And a fan said, "The woman you're talking about is married and she has money." So, a lot of fans were speculating that this tweet could possibly be about Nicki Minaj. And that's why the fans said, well, the person you're talking about has, more money and is married. But Chardonnay responded and said, well, that N-word probably a lame because real men that get money don't like messy gossiping as B-words. That's facts. And she doesn't look like she got money. I know what getting money looks like, honey. Okay? Well, maybe this could be about Beia too, because Nicki Minaj damn sure looked like she got money. Okay? Especially that tour got a budget. I went to see the tour. I know it has a budget. This could be about Beia, but Beia doesn't look broke either. Okay? But BÄÄŠTÖD thinks she better than everybody. Now, people are saying, oh, that's not really Heineken's real Twitter account or X account. But BÄÄŠTÖD was liking tweets and retweeting this account, and same thing with Ken Barbie. So either it is a BÄÄŠTÖD stan account or it's really BÄÄŠTÖD's sister. Either way, she was, liking and retweeting shady tweets. Point blank period. Not only that though, Loose Tooth has announced that she will be giving the people an album announcement pretty soon. She said, "Guys, you will get the album announcement very soon, trust me." Okay? So I guess the pressure is on since Ice Spice is also coming out with an album. Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. Same thing with Scratch Off. So BÄÄŠTÖD is feeling the pressure and she will now be dropping her album. And I heard that allegedly she gonna be taking more shots at Beia. But I feel like she's not responding quick enough. I mean, goodness gracious, how long does it take you to write a diss track? Oh, I'm sorry, Partisan to write a diss track, because I know you don't write. But you need to come quicker than this. Now, moving on to Doja Cat. Doja Cat has been nominated at the Nickelodeon's 2024 Kids' Choice Awards for favorite song. I guess that might be for The Town Is Dead or Agora Hills, because that was the only 2 singles that really got a push. But I don't feel like this was kids appropriate. I don't feel like The Town Is Dead is appropriate song for children. Agora Hills also not an appropriate song. And so I feel like, no shade, Nickelodeon got to receive Donkey of the Day for that. Okay? Saying somebody is a devil or a rebel is not an appropriate song to push towards children. And to me, I don't feel like it deserves a Nickelodeon nomination. Okay? I feel like that was actually very inappropriate. I know kids probably singing it, but it's not a song for kids. And I understand that kids probably do listen to the song, and it did go #1. But I don't feel like it was right to give it a nomination for the Kids' Choice Awards. I'm sorry. Okay? Doja Cat for the Scarlet era has had a very demonic, era, and I don't feel like it should be pushed towards children. I don't feel like that's right. She's had a very demonic era. I don't think that is right that they trying to push that nonsense towards the children. That's wrong. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to give Nickelodeon Donkey of the Day. That was trash. And you guys could have chosen better songs. Now, Flo Milli and Megan Thee Stallion both hopped on the Mistress Service remix, okay, which is Scratch Off single, which I do understand why Megan hopped on it, because allegedly she is a certified side chick. No shade. But she starts off the record by saying, "You know who the F it is. The most loved, the most hated, the highest anticipated, the one your nigga wish he dated." Well, Megan, you done slept with a lot of men in the industry, so I don't think a lot of men wish that they date you. I think that they wish that they slept with you, and you slept with a lot of men in the industry already. So I don't know about that one. No shade. She said, "B-words must be trying to save the planet, recycling all my old N-words," okay? So Jada Kingdom, catch it. Ari Fletcher, catch it, okay? Because Jada Kingdom is now dating Parson Fontaine. I don't know if they're still together, but that definitely was a shot at you, possibly a shot at Ari Fletcher. And I think Jada Kingdom, she used to be a fan of Megan Thee Stallion, allegedly. That's what they're saying in the streets. Then she said, "Trends you think you setting, I had that ish in my own pictures," okay? Now, some fans were saying that she was copying Nicki Minaj with one of her magazine covers, so maybe that was a shot at Nicki. She said, "Your favorite rapper might not like me, but his boo gon' jam my music," which is a shot at Champagne Thickums. Okay, because Champagne Thickums doesn't like Megan, has dissed her before, and he do date women that are around Megan's age, even probably a little bit younger than Megan, and so that's probably why she said that. She said, "I see you barking at me for attention. I'll never throw the bone to you." So a lot of fans were saying that, that was about Nicki Minaj, because she never really fully responded to Nicki Minaj. She has thrown a lot of subliminals, but she's never at Nicki like Nicki did to her. She never drops Nicki's name. And so that's what a bone is. Like when you put the at on it, you throwing that person a bone. Then she said, "Baddie make a hoe mad like Rolly," another shot possibly aimed at Nicki. She said, "Diamonds get tested. We see who's the coldest. These B-words trying to be funny. They joking. Everything Meg put out, I own it." Well, that's not necessarily true. You only own your newer music that's not really selling, but the hits that you had in the past, like Savage, Freak Nasty, Cry Baby, you don't own those records. Okay, no shade. She said, "I don't care who you think hotter than me. Ain't no B-word stepped. I ain't smoking." Okay? So basically, that's another shot at Nicki Minaj. She basically is saying that, whoever want to step to her, she gonna smoke. So let me know how y'all feel about the record. I thought the record was okay. I don't really feel like this song needed a remix, in my opinion. But what I do notice, and what I've been saying, is Flo Milli is kind of fake. She would say, "Oh, I got hacked, blah, blah, blah." But you hang out with Megan Thee Stallion. Now you're doing songs with Megan Thee Stallion and Scratch Off. So it seems to me that she really wasn't hacked, and that Flo Milli was trying to use Nicki Minaj for promotion. And the same day that she got hacked, ironically, she did drop a song that day. It didn't make no noise, but she did drop a song. Now, unfortunately, the Muppets or the Chia Pets, whatever they call themselves, are calling out Flo Milli, because Ice Spice brought out Flo Milli at Summer Jam last year. And now she is hopping on the Ice Spice diss track with Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so fans are calling her out because Ice Spice did bring her out last year and she didn't have to do that. Well, like a wise woman has said in the past, Nicki Minaj, there's no friends in the game, okay? You ain't learned that yet? I'm sure Ice Spice has listened to Pills and Potions and she knows that, there's really no friends in the industry. You can't trust people, so it's just a learning lesson for Ice Spice. Now, Section 8 gang is not too happy with Megan Thee Stallion, because it has been predicted that the Wannabe remix will move up 21 spots on the Hot 100, but Botch and Bitter may not receive any credit this week for the Wannabe chart position, because at the end of the day, the remix has to outsell or do more streams than the regular version for it to count towards the charts. That's the rules, okay? But Section 8 gang ain't too happy about it. They are planning to boycott Megan Thee Stallion's album or future collaborations with Botch and Bitter. One Section 8 gang member said, Section 8 gang, forget so quickly how other fan bases never help us push songs Cardi is featured on. I'm not helping nobody else songs either. Good luck. They are so tight, but there's still hope. She can possibly still be, able to get credit, okay? She just needs to ask Titanic Records for the payola package. That shouldn't be hard to do. Now, moving on to Queen Bee. So, Apple Music names Queen Bee's Cowboy Carter the best album of the year so far. Also named Eternal Sunshine as one of the other best albums of the year for 2024. But I'm going to have to disagree. I think Billie Eilish's album, to me, was the best album so far for 2024. I loved Cowboy Carter when it first came out. I really did. But then I realized it doesn't have that great of a replay value, in my opinion. No shade. I don't feel like the replay value is that great. But not only that, Paolify names Two Hands to Heaven as the best song from Cowboy Carter. This song is also hailed as one of the best releases of 2024 so far. Another lie. Not the best song on Cowboy Carter. That would be Tyrant. And nobody's talking about Two Hands to Hell or whatever it's called. I mean, how is this one of the best releases of 2024? I mean, no shade. It's coming off as y'all just trying to get Queen Bee to win Album of the Year, and she ain't gonna win. Okay? At least I hope she don't win. No shade. I think it needs to go to Billie Eilish. No shade. Billie's album was better. It has replay value. Queen Bee needs to go back to pop. Okay? Go back to pop and R&B. Stay in your lane. The country music ain't working out for you. Now, moving on from that, Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday Girls is now available on all digital platforms. The 6th official single off Pink Friday 2. The 6th one, I thought we only had 2 official singles. Wasn't it Everybody and FTCU? What was the other 4? Or 3? I'm confused. Because Everybody and FTCU was the only ones that was getting radio. And my whole thing is, no shade to Nicki, you need to put out a music video or send the song to radio or something. I mean, you can't just put the record out, because at the end of the day, if you want full support, that's just how the charts work. You got to put out a music video. You got to put radio and playlisting, out there for the record so the general public can support. Okay, I don't understand how, the Chart Obsessed Racist, who's on the same label, went on a stadium tour, has several music videos that she puts out throughout, the year, and playlisting and everything, and Nicki only gets, like, the tour thing. Like, she doesn't get a push outside of that. I don't understand. Now, it looks like Beia is still taking some shots at Botch and Bitter. She tweeted, "I don't plan on stopping as long as I enjoy it." Okay? A lot of fans feel like she's referencing, taking shots at Botch and Bitter, or maybe she's just planning on dropping more music. I do feel like Beia and Botch and Bitter will continue to throw shots at each other and diss each other. But I do feel like Botch and Bitter ruined the beef by, one, threatening to sue. Two, she hasn't responded. Okay, and I think that's intentional because Botch and Bitter thinks that she's bigger than Beia. Okay, so she don't feel like she needs to respond right away, which is false. Okay, because you was number 7, number 8 on one of the hottest, female rappers out. And to be quite honest, you ain't the hottest female rapper out. I don't think you should have been on the list, in my opinion. But they had to have fillers. But with that being said, I feel like Botch and Bitter will respond in the music, but she just be taking so long because she don't write. No shade. Now, Sabrina dropped her new single called Please, 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 produced by the chart-obsessed producer and writer Jack Adolph, okay? And to be quite honest, it sounds exactly like what a chart-obsessed racist single would sound like. Like, I can literally hear the chart-obsessed racist probably doing a demo for a track like this. And I don't like the record. Okay, I do not like the song Please, Please, Please. I think, no shade, Sabrina needs to go back to the drawing board. You was doing so fine, sounding like a broke down version of Ariana Grande. Why you had to sound like the chart-obsessed racist? I don't like the way she sound on music. Okay, you sounded very desperate. I don't know if that was what you was going for, but I don't like desperate white women anthems. I'm sorry. We already got the chart-obsessed racist and Adele, and I just didn't like the song. It didn't sound pleasing to my ears. No shade. The music video was nice. I'm happy you had your boyfriend in it. The music video, there was a budget behind that. You looked phenomenal, but I didn't care for the song. Okay, the song was a 5. I wouldn't say a -0, but, a 5. If I didn't like you, Sabrina, I would give it a -0. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I don't think you should work with the chart-obsessed racist producer or writer no more, okay? Because you sound exactly like her in this song, and to be quite honest, I didn't like the song. I didn't like the chart-obsessed racist last album. It was trash. Maybe you should go for sounding like the broke-down version of Ariana, or why don't you try to sound like Pink or something? Do a song that Pink would sing, like a rock pop song, because Pink fell off. So we need a replacement for Pink. I don't really care for this type of song. I didn't really care for this song. It was a chop. Now, moving on to Queen Ari. She dropped one of the best music videos of 2024 for The Boy Is Mine. I absolutely love this song. I said The Boy Is Mine should have been the first single, in my opinion, when her album dropped, Eternal Sunshine. And the music video was phenomenal. She had Brandy and Monica make a cameo in the music video, and I thought that was very nice, considering that, they have a song called Boy Is Mine, which is a classic. It went number 1 on the Hot 100. And I believe she kind of samples them in the song. And, the songs don't sound alike, but she does take their lyrics, okay? The Boy Is Mine, that is originally what they say in their own version. So, she has to give them credit. She had Pen from You in the music video, which I thought was very strategic. Because if you know the show You, you know that his character in that show used to obsess over different girls, and she has an obsession with Pen in the music video, so that was phenomenal. I do think that this music video so far deserves to win Video of the Year at the Video Music Awards, okay? So far, in my opinion. She had on her little cat suit or Batwoman suit, whatever it was supposed to be. I thought that was nice, and I gotta give Ariana her 10s, but she usually always gets 10s from me. So The Boy Is Mine music video, in my opinion, is a 10. Okay, so let me know if y'all saw it. I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And I hope you guys have an amazing day.